Cole World hits the 757. Iconic rapper J. Cole makes a pit stop at our home by the sea.
In other news, more details about Nancy Guthrie's kidnapping surfaces as her family pleads for their mother's safe return.
And Bad Bunny's halftime show performance was one of the most watched in history. It brought a night of culture and controversy. More to come, stay with us.
From pirate to pirate, from your home to your home by the sea, Hampton University's newscast, WHOV-TV. Every Thursday in Hampton Roads, we are your voice. You can count on us to keep you updated on all the noise. Nationwide, school-wide, what's trending and what's in the sky. Pirates, this is the only news channel that is just for you. WHOV, the Scripps Howard News Watch starts right now.
Good evening, Pirates. Thanks for tuning in on another week of WHOV-TV. I'm Victoria Payne.
And I'm Nina Washington. We have a packed show for you, so let's dive straight into it. J. Cole said to love yours, and Hamptonians did just that. The Grammy Award-winning artist pulled up to Hampton University, and Pirates showed major love. Our reporter, Lathan Dunbar-Keys, has the story.
Stop number 7 of the Fall Off promotional tour brought J. Cole to Hampton University's campus Tuesday, where he signed autographs, took photos, and personally handed out copies of his newest album, The Fall Off, which was released Friday, February 6. Within minutes, students came across campus to see the hip-hop icon up close. Students shared with me their initial reactions and experiences.
So, I'm gonna be honest with you. Never expected this opportunity, being a young man from Mississippi. Opportunities such as this don't come that often, so I was real happy. I was able to get one of the little souvenirs that I'm going to definitely cherish. This is J. Cole's new album, The Fall Off. It's a double disc. With this album, it's his latest and potentially his last album, so holding this little CD in my hand, I'm real happy, and like I say, today's been a great day.
While members of J. Cole's team arrived in black vans and SUVs, the Grammy Award-winning rapper pulled up in his own older Honda Civic, a choice that sparked curiosity and even led one student to ask his manager
why he was in an old car, like, hey, you're J. Cole, you're literally rich. But he explained to us that for his first ever album that he sold the CDs out of that same exact car. So him driving the car here and, like, selling CDs for his new album, which is his last album as well, it was kind of like a sentimental thing.
Follow us on Instagram at WHOV-TV to watch the extended package featuring more interviews and storytelling. Reporting from Hampton University, I'm Lathan Dunbar-Keys for WHOV-TV.
Hampton truly can't get enough of Jermaine Cole. Thanks for the story, Lathan.
Shouting out of all our Galentines.
Tonight's show is anchored by all women. In honor of Valentine's Day coming up, we're showing love to all of our lady pirates across campus.
Cue the standard of Black excellence.
I had the opportunity to talk to a leader who works day in and day out to shape our next generation of Hampton scholars. Let's take a look. The Freddie T. Davie Honors College stands as a center for academic excellence and leadership. Leading the way is Dr. Anthony, director of the Honors College, and who is focused on helping students reach their full potential.
We have a group of the most high-achieving students coming together, building community, learning leadership skills, and enhancing academic excellence. They really are the standard of excellence, like the motto says. And so to be able to work with these students has been a blessing.
Before arriving at Hampton, Dr. Anthony built her foundation as a proud HBCU alumna at North Carolina Central University.
I attended North Carolina Central University for undergrad, and I also earned my master's degree there, both in history. And so that helps me to kind of understand what undergraduate students are going through. I can reflect back to my time being a full-time student, working full-time, but also being active on campus. All of that has helped me in my role now as the director of the Honors College.
Dr. Anthony's leadership is not only felt through programs, but through the students who experience the Honors College firsthand.
Dr. Anthony has impacted me as president by really pushing me to step into my leadership and pushing me to my fullest potential. And overall, as a whole, she consistently pushes our students, our scholars, our Honors College students, and she truly lives out our founder, Dr. Freddie T. Davies' vision of taking students from where they are now to where they would not go themselves.
Dr. Anthony remains focused on impacting students on both campus and beyond. I'm Nina Washington, WHOV-TV. After spending time with Dr. Anthony, it's clear to see that the Honors College prepares students for life beyond our home by the sea.
Now, Pirates, let's switch gears and dig a little deeper with Women's Caucus. This year's State of Black Women event theme is Princess and the Frog, and the magic of the bayou shine through the room. Our reporter, Ariana Askew, has the story.
There is no way in this whole wide world I would ever, never kiss a frog. Yuck!
Ignited by the role Black women play in society, Women's Caucus hosted their annual State of the Black Women event. These open conversations pave the pathway towards positivity and help nurture the image Black women have on themselves.
This organization on campus is so deeply rooted in community service and sisterhood, and I think that's really important for us.
This is Ariana with WHOV-TV.
For more information about their upcoming events, you can check them out on Instagram at HU_WC. The season of love is coming up, and some events on campus are making sure students don't show up empty-handed. Let's take a look at how our reporter Jamison Harris brought the love.
Valentine's Day is around the corner, and for those stuck on gifts, perhaps a bouquet of flowers. It's the thought that counts. At least that's what HBCU campus believes, hosting a Bloom Bar event for the season of love.
There's different meanings behind colors, flowers, so we're trying to implement all that together and create a safe space where people can just, put everything they want into one flower, one little bouquet of flowers.
Attendees were able to learn about the different types of flowers and make something special for their loved ones. And HBCU Canvas didn't tackle this event alone. Man Down and her university also helped.
Like Canvas and her university, and as well as Man Down, they're three completely different orgs with three completely different missions. But just seeing how these different visions and different missions can come together to create something beautiful was so amazing. And I loved seeing my orgs in attendance. It was just very gratifying and fulfilling.
HBCU Canvas wanted to clear the stereotype that flowers are just for women. Men can enjoy them too.
It's a chance for us to slow down, to really understand the meanings of the flowers, and to discuss our feelings as well, and put together something that we could give to somebody that has meaning.
Attendees went home with not only flowers, but a new perspective, different ways to give meaningful gifts to their special ones. I'm Jamison Harris reporting for WHOV-TV.
And if you missed out, more orgs are selling Valentine's gifts in the Stew from 4 to 6 tomorrow. Do you want to find love, Pirates? WHOV-TV is hosting Raw in Love, inspired by the hit YouTube series Pop the Balloon or Find Love. Tomorrow you can watch our fellow Hamptonians in the Scripps Howard Auditorium find their match. Doors open at 6 and close at 7. Bring energy, pop out, and find love this Valentine's Eve.
Hold on, you all. I'm picking up something from the Student Center.
Valentine's Day is coming up, HU. So the question is, do you believe in black love?
Yeah, I believe in black love. I mean, first off, without black love, we wouldn't be here in the first place,
I believe in people who come within the same identity, the same space, who look around each other and just love and care about each other and really uplift each other, especially when it's needed the most.
So I grew up around my grandparents, aunts and uncles, all really loving each other and really showing genuine love. I feel like black love is genuine love. You know what I mean?
I do believe in black love. The best representation would be my parents. They have been married for almost 26 years. I believe in black love because I'm in black love myself. I would say that your relationships with your friends, your parents, and significant others is a form of black love.
It means everything to me. It has been a big part of my growth, and who doesn't believe in love? Why not?
So, Victoria, do you believe in black love?
Yeah, Nina, of course I do.
Well, coming up, Britain's Prime Minister may be on his way out after calls to resign.
And the Save the Act is coming up to the Senate. The future of voting could be changed forever. Stay with us.
The MacArthur Center Mall in Norfolk will close permanently by June 30th to make space for new hotels and apartments. The mall, a major shopping hub since 1999, has been subject of remodeling talks for years. H&M, one of the mall's stores, will close September 30th after the city paid a $1.5 million to end its lease early. Community reactions are mixed, with some supporting the change and others upset about the closure. Less than a month into office, Governor Abigail Spanberger is pushing changes to 4 constitutional amendments. Spanberger signed bills this past Friday for these proposed amendments to be considered by Virginia voters in November 2026. If approved, these amendments would protect same-sex marriage rights, abortion rights, restore voting rights to people with felony convictions, and allow mid-century redistricting with the state's congressional maps.
As always, there's a lot going on in politics. You know what time it is. Let's stay federal.
After a unanimous Republican vote, the SAVE Act is moving to the Senate. The act will require voters to show proof of U.S. citizenship at the voting booth. President Donald Trump and House Republicans are pushing for this act to pass, but others see harm. Critics of the bill say it would hurt millions of U.S. citizens, with many people not having access to their birth certificate or other documents. The Senate has opposed the act in previous votes, and House Majority Leader Robert Thune intends to not pass. Attorney General Pam Bondi's testimony for the Epstein files turned into a yelling match yesterday. On Capitol Hill, Democratic panelists criticized how Bondi and her department handled the files during the hearing. The Hill says Bondi refused Representative Pamela Juhal's request to acknowledge the victims. Bondi repeatedly pushed back.
What a massive cover-up.
No, I'm answering a question.
Mr. Chairman, will you restore her time? The witness is interrupting.
I'm not going to get in the gutter with this woman. She's doing theatrics.
The tension between Bondi and Democratic panelists continued to grow throughout the hearing. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer is facing calls to resign after his former colleague's relationship with convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. The pressure stems from his connection to Peter Mandelson, whom he appointed as ambassador to the United States. Time magazine claims Mandelson had been let go from the role back in September after the release of the files. The public is now calling for Starmer to step down, but the New York Times says members of Starmer's cabinet have expressed support for him despite the recent pressure he's received.
The Department of Homeland Security is facing a partial shutdown after the U.S. Senate fails to pass a funding bill. Reuters says the bill would give the DHS over $60 billion in resources. Senate Democrats argue the bill does not include stronger policies on ICE agents. Senate Republicans have argued the opposite, suggesting policies to extreme combat force is outlined. This is a developing story as both sides are working to reach an agreement. U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan has negotiated on the 123 agreement. This agreement allows the United States to license nuclear technology and equipment to other foreign countries. This allows up to $5 billion in U.S. exports in Armenian and $4 billion for fuel and maintenance contracts. Pashinyan thanked Vance and said to Armenians, quote, very close to achieving peace after decades of conflict.
The FBI has released new footage in the search for Nancy Guther's kidnapper. The video was captured on Guther's Ring camera the night she was taken on January 31st.
We are at an hour of desperation, and we need your help.
CNN says police have received 1,000 phone calls from neighbors after the footage was released. And other news, up next, let's see if the sun decides to stay out for this long weekend.
And we'll hear some updates on the storm in Hawaii.
We'll be right back after this break.
The storm in Hawaii.
It's going to be crazy.
Good evening, Pirates. I am Kenya Saray, your weather forecaster for tonight. As we approach the weekend of love, let's take a look outside our windows. Today's weather has partly sunny skies with temperatures climbing to 44 degrees and then dropping to a low of 31 degrees. The sun will be peaking and its head will be out, but don't get carried away. If you're planning a dinner for tomorrow, be sure to bring your coats and your puffers. Expect a cool breeze with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 28 degrees. Let's look ahead to the weekend. Saturday, expect to see a rise of 51 degrees and a low of 29 degrees. On Sunday, if you have a brunch in mind, be sure to bring your umbrellas. Expect a high of 46 degrees and a low of 37 degrees. Pirates, as we move into Monday, expect some rain. Temperatures will reach a high of 46 degrees and a low of 37 degrees. Tuesday, expect higher temperatures with mostly cloudy skies. We will see a rise of 51 degrees and a low of 36 degrees. Wednesday will be cloudy with a high of 52 and a low of 41. Extreme weather warning coming from Hawaii. There are reports of strong winds, a downpour of rain, and even snow. 50 to 73 mile-per-hour winds were reported throughout the weekend. This weather has caused power outages throughout the island. Homes were destroyed, but public and private crews are working to clean up debris. Flights to Hawaii aren't being affected at this time. That's all the weather I have for you tonight, Pirates. Happy Valentine's Day. Back to you, Victoria and Nina.
Thanks, Kenya Sarai.
Up next, NBA or MMA. Some players got into a squabble and we have the updates.
We'll be right back after this break.
NBA or MMA?
What's up, Pirates? My name is Sanaa Carmen Wells, your sports anchor for tonight. I'm here with your Pirate Weekly Rundown. Last Saturday, our men's basketball team showed the tribe whose house it was with the score of 77-74. That same day, Breonna Charles took home 2 meet records in the 60-meter dash and the 4x400 relay at the Penn Classic. Unfortunately, the match patch weekend ended on a low note as our women's basketball team fell short against Hofstra. But be sure to tune into the HBCU Classic tomorrow night to watch our Pirates face North Carolina A&T Aggies. Are the bad boys back? A brawl between the Detroit Pistons and the Charlotte Hornets at Spectrum Center has resulted in suspensions. The fight broke out and punches were thrown, a hard foul during Monday night's game. 4 players, including Piston Jalen's Duran and Hornets Miles Bridges, were immediately ejected after later suspended by the NBA. The suspensions range from 2 to 7 games. Atlanta Falcons linebacker James Pierce Jr. says he is innocent after a run-in with Miami-Dade police. The rookie was released from jail Saturday after an alleged domestic dispute with WNBA star Rickea Jackson. Reports say that Pierce stalked Jackson and crashed into her vehicle multiple times before also crashing into police. The 22-year-old faces 5 felony charges, including 2 counts of aggravated battery with a deadly weapon and a count of aggravated stalking. The 2026 NFL champs are back home. The Seattle Seahawks paraded through downtown yesterday after winning Super Bowl 60. They dominated in a 29-13 win over the New England Patriots. Running back Kenneth Walker was named MVP, leading a powerful ground attack. And kicker Jason Myers also added 5 field goals.
We had one goal, and that was to bring this home. And that's what we did to the best fans in the world. This is for y'all. Love.
The Seahawks have now secured the franchise's 2nd Lombardi trophy. Well, Super Bowl frenzy is still here, and the Winter Olympics are just getting started. That's a wrap on sports. Back to you, Nina.
Thank you. Up next, Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime show lit up the stage.
Then, off-the-field drama with Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Stay with us.
Roses are red, violets are blue. I'm Kyla Bryant, and I have all the entertainment news for you. Let's get into it. After a historic halftime show, Bad Bunny is under fire from Republicans. Tennessee Congressman Andy O'Gulls says he is requesting an investigation into Bad Bunny's performance. O'Gulls made the announcement on February 9th via X, claiming the performance was inappropriate and a violation of FCC and broadcast regulations. Whether or not the investigation will officially take place is still in question. We'll keep you posted. And it looks like this celebrity couple may not be celebrating Valentine's Day this year. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have unfollowed each other on Instagram, sparking breakup rumors online. Rumors swirled this week when the rapper and New England Patriots wide receiver unfollow each other just hours after Sunday's Super Bowl loss. Multiple outlets, including People and Page Six, report speculation that the couple may have split. Neither Cardi B nor Diggs has confirmed a breakup. Well, that's all from me. Back to you, Nina and Victoria.
Thanks, Kyla. Before we go, Pirates, here's a few Black history facts to end your night.
On this day in 1909, the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People was founded by W.E. Du Bois and I.W. Wells and other civil rights activists.
The noble NAACP is now 117 years strong.
Well, that was a lovely episode. Wouldn't you say so, Nina?
Yes, Victoria. Love is in full in the air on Hampton's campus. Whether you are celebrating with your Valentine,
Galentines, or friends, know that WHOV-TV has each of you in our hearts.
We'll see you next week. Good night.